Welcome. Talk TV Media Network. Welcome to Talk TV Media Network. It's another good, fascinating show. It's nothing but business. We are here to talk business and nothing but business. Today's topic: why business? We had a special guest that should have been in the studio with us today. Unfortunately, emergencies that we cannot control took place. And so I'm here to take you through this segment of Talk TV Media Network. Why business? So wherever you are joining us, welcome to the show. Share the links and be a part of this show today. We want to find out why business, why so many people get involved into business, the pros and cons of business. Today we'll be discussing that. Talk TV Media Network. Controls is Sam Gadu, your man, CEO of Talk TV Media Network. And before we delve into the topic today, we will also want to let you know that we'll be opening the lines for our callers to be a part of the show. Call in and contribute and see where we head with this segment. It's going to be full hour show. We'll see how well we can hit the mark as quick as possible. Stock TV Media Network, why business? A lot of people do want to get into business for different reasons, different purposes, and we want to find out. Are you in business just for money, or are you in business because someone else is in business and you see that they are doing well? Why business? Why do people get in business? Some we've seen out there, many get in business because they want to enrich themselves. They want to make their lives better. And some people get in business because they want to control their own time. They want to be their own boss. Control of your time, which is very key. And there are different types of businesses. We have what we call business owners, entrepreneurs, someone who has the mind of creating businesses is an entrepreneur. The business owner is just someone who just runs his own business. There are differences between an entrepreneur and a business owner, a business person, because someone would dedicate themselves to just one sole business, and others, an entrepreneur does a lot of businesses. He or she engages in creating a lot of businesses. So I will be glad to share a little bit of my experiences in business over the past almost 20 years of business. There's a lot to share. That's not something we will be able to unfold in an hour time, but I will give you a little bit of what one requires or may need to start business. Some would think is capital, money. Yes, money is essential. And some, you need passion. Passion is required. Because anything that you do, if you don't have the love for it, the passion for it, there's no way you can just get into it and succeed like that. So there are different types of businesses out there. And but before we delve into the topics of why business, I will take a quick break here and play you a little bit of music from one of our God Can Bless Anybody music, and see where after that I'll be taking you on right on with serious business talk. Okay, so here we go. Dance and beat on the song. My brother God can bless anybody. Make you no look down on anybody.
senseless. Nobody's better. My sister God come bless anybody. Make you no look down on anybody. As you see me so, don't be by power, don't be by sense. Nobody's better. She be not God will bless me high. Somebody that lift me high. Nobody give you say, okay, let me love me high. You know the tire. And you walk with it too and bring me rubber. There'll be so many no, but I know they ginger me up. And I know they give up me up. Oh God, if nobody encourage you, encourage yourself. That's why I say kerosene. Even second could not. You know, so many be on the race. And they do my elevate. How about him all of them when they hate? My brother God can bless anybody. Make you no look down on anybody. As you see me so, don't be by power, don't be by sense. Nobody's better. My sister God can bless anybody. Make you no look down on anybody. As you see me so, don't be by power, don't be by sense. Nobody's better.
My God can bless anybody. My friends, my brothers, my sisters, whoever you are out there, realize your blessings doesn't come from man, it comes from God. God is the one who gives you the knowledge to create. God is the one who gives you the knowledge and the understanding to think. God is the one who gives you the knowledge to manufacture, to do the things that you are doing, to do the things that I am doing. And that has to do with business as well. God is the only one who gives you the idea, that technical know how to be able to do the things that you are doing. So, but how do you do those things that will relieve you? Many of you are working out there, full time jobs, going in and clocking 5 a.m., whatever time it is, 8 hours, 9 hours, some go 14, 15 hours shift time. Working for other people. I know deep down in your heart, you want to work for yourself. You want to be your own boss. Business is the order of the day in the world that we live in. Think about it. If you cannot create your own, if you cannot work for yourself or have your own business, you rather are going to work for someone else. Look around you. You realize that business is the order of the day. The places that you work, someone owns those places. If you're an airline pilot flying and planes, someone owns those. You on Facebook, someone runs Facebook, someone is the owner of Facebook. You on YouTube, whichever way you turn. Without businesses or in any economy, in any country around the world, without business people, that society fails. That is the essence and the significance of being in business. Sometimes business is not what we think or look out there, the rest of the world. Sometimes just look around you. Just start minimal. I always tell people, walk your way up. It's like a ladder. Business is like a ladder. You are climbing up from the first step up to the highest. But today, the biggest question here is Attack TV Media Network is why business? Why do so many people get in business and don't succeed? Why do so many people get in business and fail? Why others get in business and succeed? This is what we need to find out. This is a question of the day. Because statistically, you realize that here in America, in the US, 5 years in business, if you succeed 5 years in business, statistically, that business will thrive, will do better. 5 years. But what's required to survive those first 5 years of business is dedication, Commitment. You must be committed to what you are doing. You must be dedicated to what you are doing. Three, you must believe in the product or services that you are rendering to the public, to the clients. Do you believe in yourself? Do you believe in your business? Do you believe in the services that you are rendering? Because how are you going to sell me something when you don't believe in it? That is key. And by believing in it, by having the confidence in that, will help you to be able to sell it to the customer, to your clients, to convince them to buy the services or the product. So that's one. You must be dedicated. You must be committed. You must believe in the product or services. And four, you must love what you are doing. Have the love for it and the passion. That passion, love, and passion goes together. You must have the love and the passion for it. Businesses around the world globally are all different. People are into different businesses. And why will people, others succeed and others fail? Other people succeed in business because they are dedicated, they are committed, they love what they are doing, they are passionate about it. And once you have all those ingredients within you, in your business, the next thing you need to do is to structure your business in a way that it is vibrant. That has to do with accounting. You must have a good accounting books. Accounting is not as others may think. If you're a little man down there who's just starting a little business, it's just this is what comes in, this is what's going out, this is what's staying in the business, and this is how money is going out, this is how my services have been. It's that accountability, accounting. When you're growing up as a bigger business, a larger business, then if you don't trust yourself that you can handle the accounting of your business, that's when you need to find an independent source to be able to help you out. To be able to, someone who's going to be very trustworthy and honest, to be able to look you in the eye. This is the direction your business is going, and it's not giving you, you may not be going in the right direction, or you may be going in the right direction. That is where an accountant comes to play. An accountant helps you to forecast your business. That's the purpose of accounting, to be able to give you a full vision, a picture of what you are doing, of your business. And a lot of times, too, I tell people, you don't need to have a degree to get into business, to do business. It's good to be educated, but do you have to have a degree to be rich? That could be my question. Does one has to have a degree to be rich? No, because there are a lot of people out there, a lot of entrepreneurs out there who are doing well, who are wealthy, financially wealthy, who do not even have degrees. Having the degrees and having the education helps more. I'm not negating that fact. But passion, commitment, accounting, and having the right people around you as well helps in a lot of ways. I'll tell you, when I started the businesses that I do as an entrepreneur, it was very, very difficult. I remember those days about 15, almost 20 years ago. I was working a full-time job at a local store, and full-time and another part-time job somewhere else. So I was working a full-time job and a part-time job, and I had this burning desire within me, passion to start something. And I was trying to figure out, how am I going to do this? I tried. But what I did was, first, I trusted people, someone in my life that I could reveal my plans to. And that is another thing. I will caution every one of you, if you have an idea or a business idea, be it whatever it is, be careful, very much careful who you reveal your plans to. You have to trust them that they will not take your plan and run with them. That is very key. So you have to have someone trustworthy, someone who has two ways, who's very honest to give you advice. So that's what I did when I started. I had all these ideas, what I wanted to do, but when I brought that person into my life, they helped me define. They didn't. They just helped me smooth things out for me to see things in a better way. And so while I was working uh, two jobs, I forced myself to start something, right? To start a business. And so this was the question that I asked, I challenged myself with. At the time, I was working for a local company here for 8 hours, 8 to 9 hours a day, and then another part-time job, 4 hours, sometimes 5 hours. And I asked myself, if I am giving 15 hours to someone's idea, to someone's company, would it make any sense to me if I have an idea and dedicate myself and commit myself to giving me 10 hours or 15 of those hours to myself to employ, to invest that time in what I believe, in what I enjoy doing, in what I like doing? That was my challenge question. That was the biggest thing that came to my mind that challenged myself, that led me to doing what I'm doing. And today, looking back 20 years ago, I have no regret. So, what I did, I am sharing my story so many of you can be encouraged out there. I did not quit what I was doing then. And I wouldn't urge you to quit either if you're a full time uh, person, single, or family man who has a lot of other responsibilities to handle. I wouldn't urge you to quit your job. But what I will advise you to do is to make sure that you keep that job while you start looking and doing the things that you want to do on the side. And when you see that it's picking up, because what I did was, when my business started picking up, I decided to take 3 almost to 5 months leave from my job with the notion that I'm going to give within those 5 months enough time to what I cherish, to what I want to do, and see if there is no result. I will come back. My job is secure because I'm on a leave. If there is a result better than what I am doing, my job provides, then I won't come back. And exactly it happened for me. That is what took place. After those 5 months, I didn't want to come back because I was making more money than the 2 weeks pay I was getting then. So you see, I was making more money at the time than the 2 weeks pay. So after my leave, all I did was I went back to my company, to my managers, and I told the company owner, you know, give them my gratitude for hiring me and giving me the opportunity to serve their company. But I wasn't coming. That is exactly what I did. Since that time up to today, thanks to God, I haven't worked for anyone. So um, that is the piece of my story. But why business? A lot of people want to do business. And so I'm going to go to the comments. It seems like I'm getting some comments coming in. What did you do to educate yourself for business? What books did you read? Oh, yeah, I educated myself. One, before I could even do that, Deshaun, let me see, she's asking us that. She said, what did you do to educate yourself for business? What books did you read? Right there on the screen. Um, I surrounded myself with the right people, business people, successful people. I plucked myself into a group In any society that you live in, if there are businesses, there are people that are doing businesses, find a group, a business group, and that is doing well, and pluck yourself. So I plucked myself into a business group. One here, like in Tulsa, where I live, Christian Businessmen is an example. I plucked myself in there, and every morning, every Tuesday morning, we used to meet as businessmen and women to discuss business. And these are people that were successful, that run $1 million businesses. So can you imagine? I'm coming in our group with nothing, pluck myself, surround myself with these people, and I learned a lot from their stories. Their stories energized me a lot, encouraged me, pushed me forward. That is what happened. And so, not only that, self education, reading the right materials when it comes to business, because a lot of people are out there that will tell you go to the bank, go get a loan, and start something. Capital is key in business. We understand. But what will you do if you just having an idea to start something with and you go borrow so much money from the bank and you haven't had a track record of managing that money, how to run a business, and everything blow up? That is one of the reasons why most people fail in the first 5 years trying to get in debt. I did not. All those 5, 6, almost to the 10th year, did not go to any bank to borrow money. I started with what I had. I figure it out because as a business person, you have to think, you have to look around your surroundings and work with what you got. That's what I had. And up to today, the businesses that I run are not in debt. I don't owe. And that is the beauty, because what that does is it helps you to think better, stress free. You're not worried at the end of the month you have to meet all these commitments, paying all these people, paying all these debts and all these vehicles, businesses, your what your business, what you're paying, all of that, equipment. If all of that is borrowed on loan, at the end of the day, you literally are working. And someone will argue and say, oh, I can do a tax write-off at the end of the year. Just go and borrow and, take as much loans and then tax write that off. I wouldn't advise you. That's one argument most people would do. But to be more practical and very, very honest to you guys, I wouldn't say you should go start a business venture with loans. There are a lot of grants out there. There are a lot of opportunities out there that you can seek into. Also, you can go to the Small Business Administration. They have the Small Business Administration in every city, in every state. And the Small Business Administration, the employees, the workers there are there to help guide you. There's a lot of resources on that website that you can learn from. That is one area. You ask for books. That's just one website that I use a lot as a resource. The Small SBA for resource. I read. There are a lot of Christian businessmen out there that I read a lot. I read Robert Kiyosaki, like I mentioned the other time. Rich Dad Poor Dad. That's a very good one to read. But when you really want to get a grip on your finances, you want to also follow Dave Ramsey. He's another one who's very, very good. I had a buddy on the show here a week ago, last week, and he mentioned about the 4 levels of leadership. And these are the kind of things, because when you are running a business or an entity or an enterprise, you want to grow. No one wants to get in business to lose. That is the first question. Everyone that gets in business to make a profit. You get in business to make a profit. How do you make a profit? The lines are open. You can call in. be a part of the show. To our listeners, this is Sam Gadu. Our controls today discussing business. Why business? Why so many people get in business and succeed and others get in business and fail? So today, I have expounded a lot, or just a few, give you a sneak peek of mine. And then I want to talk a little bit about, someone may say, diversification. Diversification is very good in business. Let me put it down. Let me break it down. It's like you have a bunch of eggs, chicken eggs, and you put all your eggs in one basket. If someone comes and steal that basket, all your eggs are gone. But instead, you have 5 eggs, a bunch of eggs. Instead of putting them in one basket, you spread them out. You keep this egg somewhere else and keep another egg somewhere else and keep another egg somewhere else. So if the enemy comes or a thief comes and steal one egg, you still are banking on the other eggs. That helps your business not to fail. That helps your dream not to come to a close because you spread your wings. You diversify. That is the thing that people need to do. Most business owners, rich, wealthy business owners do. They don't run one business. You will find doctors, a professional doctor who runs a pharmacy, who runs a local clinic. He's a doctor. He's still committed to his profession. Who runs a storage facility. Just one person. So the day he decides, I'm not going to practice, he has something to fall back on. You know, there are a lot of businesses. Some people run security agencies, real estate, investment in houses, rentals, properties. There are a lot of people. And I will tell you this as a secret, especially for those who lived here in America under the sound of my voice. The quickest, one easy and quickest way, fastest way sometimes to get rich in this country is investing in properties. Property investment. If you're smart in investing into property, you'll find your net worth will grow very fast. And also the benefits that comes along with property investment, investing in properties, the tax breaks that you get, the benefits that you get. That's a whole topic by itself that I will have to find time to come and bring to you guys. So if you are somewhere, you have a good credit or you have cash, look for sometimes foreclosed properties, pre-foreclosures, bank-owned properties. Those are areas you want to look to invest into. But some people might say, well, I don't have money to buy a whole house, a whole property. That is where you go back to my initial counsel. Start at the bottom and walk your way up. I know as long as there is life, there is hope. And as long as you have hope, there is possibility. And that's what I have to share with you guys today. A lot. We'll be bringing a special guest next week on our business show as well. We have a lot coming this weekend. Before I continue doing what I'm doing, Friday we have Talk TV Politics for our listeners. Talk TV Media Network, we are the voice for the voiceless. We are here to stay. We go places where others do not go. We're a local entity. airing on major platforms. We're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. Working partnering with one of our sister FM stations that air our broadcast as well. And Top TV Media Network is in the making to create, to bring a change in the landscape of broadcasting. We are an independent network. We don't take sides. As a result, we talk politics, we talk media, we talk business, we talk music, we talk sports, we talk health, everything that has to do with human growth, with society change in a positive direction. This is what we do at Top TV Media Network. So be a part of this noble family. As I come to a close to this business segment today of Top TV Media Network, I will want you to post your comments out there. We'll read them and sometimes we'll respond to them as well to you, our listeners, our audience out there. And a lot of what you do, what we do, we are here to make sure that if we succeed, you succeed too. We're not leaving you behind. Business. Why business? Is this something you want to do? Back to the topic of business. Is this something you enjoy doing? Is this something you're just thinking, oh, maybe I'll just get into it, for the sake of it, make a little bit of money. I really don't like it, and then get out. People do that. Franchising is out there. McDonald's, Chick-fil-A. You may not have your own idea, but there are other areas you can venture into that you can capitalize into to get on your footing, to make money as well. And some people do businesses, run businesses, especially, let me talk a little bit about our people back home. If you're just working from hand to mouth, our people has this mentality where they're just working from hand to mouth. Oh, I just started business and then they sell, they eat. That's not business. No, that's not business. You're just living from day to day. What will you do if that business shuts down or breaks down? Okay, so you get into business to make sure that you grow the business to the point where you are worthy. You're worthy. You're doing well. You control your time. You go to work when you want to go to work. You wake up when you want to wake up. You control your time. If you don't control your time, time will control you. That is what happens in business. Commitment, dedication, love, and passion. You must have it. There are a lot of business around you. Auto sales, being a dealer. Some people buy houses and flip. Some people buy cars, go to car auctions, but just buy and flip. And when you look, they are auto dealers. I have a lot of friends who did that, and today they own a bunch of cars in this city where I live. Dealerships. But you have to align yourself with the right people, the right crowd, plug yourself in the right environment. And it's not something to be proud of. If someone you ordered in is doing well in business and you think you can learn from them, humble yourself and go to them. Because it's all about business. Nobody knows it all. Iron sharpens iron. That's how we do business. In the business world, everywhere you look, in any economy, business. Government is business. Think about it. Everything government depends on businesses. So a country will not survive, cannot stand if businesses are not investing, if that government cannot look into the infrastructure of that nation to invest, to make sure that that country becomes vibrant when it comes to trade and businesses. You're not ready for the 21st century. You're behind. And a lot of our African countries are found guilty of that. There's so much resources that God has blessed, especially Africa with, but we're not managing it well. Stewardship, that's another area. Because you run a business, God requires you to be a good steward. Stewardship. The better you manage it, you take good care of it, the more you get. That is the importance, that is the benefit. Stewardship. You must manage the little you have well in order for you to have more. Business, commerce, everywhere. Even here in the US, we find a lot of our African brothers that shipping. They ship from here to Africa and other countries. But is it profitable? Is there a profit in it? There is profit in it, but it depends how well you manage it. The commodities, the products that you are shipping, are these products that people need? I'll give you another instance. In order to create businesses or an idea, always think hard of what others are not doing or what other people may need, not just want, but what people need. If you are a solution founder, you are bound to succeed. Because while others are toughing it out, you're finding solutions. This platform that we are using, someone's idea, Mark Zuckerberg, started way back as a youngster. And today, who can contain this? He himself cannot contain this platform. Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, Meta, the new one is just metaverse, whatever you call it. All of that. So business is everywhere around us. And my encouragement to all of you, you want to be your own boss? There's nothing wrong with it. I'm pointing a lot of businesses out so people can think. Mental health is good business. A lot of people make money. It's becoming a global issue. Mental health. A lot. Look around you. Not Africa, here in the US, in the Western world, lawn care. You like cutting grass, like I do, and many others, there's money in it. And I'll give you this one advice before I close the show. Talk TV Media Network. Everything that you need, that man needs in life for survival, everything that we yearn or desire today, businesses, materials, vehicles, the shirts, clothes that we wear, the headphones, the cars that we drive, the houses we live in, the airplanes we fly in, everything we need. God took everything and put it in the ground. Think about it. He took everything, the riches of the world. God took everything and put and buried the gold, the diamond, the timber, the bauxite, coal, gas, fuel, oil, everything buried in the ground. and told man, the man that he created, after he buried everything, he told the man, he said, go and till the ground. Go and look. And a lot of mistakes many of us make today is instead of looking in the ground, we are looking up. We think that what we want is up there. It's not. God already took it and buried it. All you need to do is go and find it. Go and find yours. Sound. Wisdom. Go and find your piece of what your passion is in the ground. Okay? So this is what I'm talking about. This is what we're talking about today. This is my closing with you, my audience today, business. In order to find it, it's around you. The clothes we wear comes from trees. The steel rod that people build houses, all the steel, the cement, the bricks, all from the ground. And you live in a beautiful house. Wood, everything. Iron, everything is in the ground. In fact, look at it. The water that we drink, water is life, comes from the ground. Water. Water. And water is one of the biggest commodity. We drink water, we bathe with water, we use water for all kinds of, without water, man would die. God took everything, put it in the ground. So go and find it. It's inside you, but you have to look for it in the ground. Thank you for watching and being part of this edition of Talk TV Media Network Business Talk today, the 24th of November. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving here in the U.S., and we will not close by telling you guys, our listening audience out there, thank you. Thank you for all the good things that you are to this network. Thank you for being a part of this network. Thank you for giving us your listening ears. You know, over time, we just want to thank you for being a part of this network broadcast, because without you, there is no way we would do what we are doing. Without you, there's no way we can do this. So I want you to know that we appreciate you. And don't forget to share the link on your various platforms. Don't forget to share, visit us. If you need to rewatch this, if this helped you, leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you. And that way we'll be able to bring more edition of this on our platform. So leave us your comments. Until then, happy Thanksgiving to you all. From Talk TV Media Network CEO, Sam Gadu. Thank you very much and be blessed.